You think commercial trumpets, and you can't think of a commercial trumpet without thinking of the incredible Schilke trumpet line. We just got this horn in stock, and as you just heard, it's incredibly efficient and fun to play. Stay tuned, I'm going to tell you a little bit more about this HD trumpet. Coming right up. Hey everybody, how you doing? It's Trent Austin from Austin Custom Brass. I hope you all had a wonderful Thanksgiving. I know it's after our Brass Giving holiday sales event, and thank you so much for the incredible support you give to the shop. I've been out of town for a little bit, but now I'm back in the shop, or in this case, in my home studio, recording a bunch of horns so you could check them out. This horn just came in to us on consignment, and it's a beautiful, beautiful trumpet. It's in raw brass. So you could see, I love when we get horns in raw brass, because you could see certain compositional elements of how a company makes an instrument. For instance, in this HD trumpet, I don't know if you'll be able to see. Yes, you should be able to see. Look at all the nickel trim on this horn. Part of that is definitely affecting the design of the HD trumpets. Now, most of the time you get a Schilke trumpet, it's silver plated, right? So you can't really tell. So in this case with the raw brass, you could tell all of the trim, but it's not all over the horn. Like for instance, the receiver isn't in nickel, because nickel receivers play differently, by the way. But it does have a two-piece valve block with the nickel upper balusters there. It does have a long ferrule here that's in nickel, and then nickel trim on the slides as well. And you can see that classic Faddis style nubs on the second valve slide. It doesn't have the Faddis garland, but this is basically the Faddis style trumpet. You'll see it's a tunable bell, so you could tune either here or down on the bell. I actually like, on my tunable bell Adams trumpets, I like using both. Mostly I do most of my tuning back here, and then this is for fine adjustments. Say you're using a mute or temperature changes in the hall. The valves, let's check these valves out. They're Schilke valves, so you know they're great. They are beautiful. This trumpet itself, it just has a little bit of wear on the valve, and that just comes off with some copper polish. It's been sitting for a while. The owner bought it and then ended up not liking it as much as they had hoped for. Now, I gotta tell you, I love this trumpet. It's an amazing commercial trumpet. As you heard, that double C is so easy to play. We're not going to sugarcoat it. The S43 is designed to be a commercial trumpet, but it's more versatile than maybe just a B6 or something like that. The S series has a little bit more flexibility overall in the horn. It's heavy, and that's that heavy design. But when I picked it up the first time a few days ago in the shop, I was like, wow, this horn is really heavy. It's not heavy like a Monette or a Taylor or a Harrelson or something like that, but it's heavy. And that helps the centering a lot. So let me play some. I'm going to first use my commercial mouthpiece, then I'll go to a slightly larger mouthpiece so you can hear the difference in the sound shape. But just hear how efficient that is. You can sit on that A and it doesn't feel like it's it's a lot less work than on other trumpets that I play. I love it. There's always a good and a bad. The bad is it's going to give you that restriction of a medium bore horn. If you're not liking that, then yeah, maybe this isn't the horn for you. But for me, this Schilke medium bores have always had a good amount of resistance in terms of where you can blow against the wall of resistance and not overblow. Really fun trumpet to play. Now, that was with my commercial mouthpiece, which is a TA1 rim. This is actually one of our new standard series. It's just our TA1 Studio. Those will be coming a little bit into the new year. And then I'm just going to play with my TA1, which is much deeper. Let's see if I can get you that. Yeah, much deeper. So it's going to have a broader, warmer sound. Now, this isn't my super high-end sound, and obviously it's a low ceiling here, so it's not going to give you like the sound I get maybe in the repair room, but it's a really great sounding trumpet. You can hear some valve noise. I think that's just the springs not being greased. Literally, I grabbed this off the shelf and I hadn't checked it fully out. I think that noise, if you hear it on the microphone, that's going to go away with just a little grease on the inside of the valve baluster itself. People always say, oh, you know, you only say the good things about horns. What's the bad thing? Now I'll tell you, there's one bad thing I think with Schilke tuning with bell horns, and it's the screw right here. So if you have floppy fingers like I do, you're going to hit that. It's a minor thing, but I wish the screw was underneath. I know that's like a totally superficial thing, and for the most part, it's not really in the travel of the valve, but there's my negative to this trumpet. It's a great horn. Let's play some classical on it. Just check the volume. Sorry, let's turn it up just a smidge. But you can hear just how efficient that is. And it has a bigger sound than I expected. And I think part of that is that thicker, more robust metal that they're using to make this a little heavier and overall a lot more versatile than one would expect. So there you go. That's a quick tour of the S43HD, which we have in stock. It probably won't last long. It's priced at a really good price. There will always be a link in the description, so check that out. While you're here, hit that subscribe button. Stay up to date with us. Thanks so much for all you do for ACB. Happy Brass Giving, and happy holidays to you. Take care.